Ladies and gentlemen, I have breaking huge news. Yes, after days and hours and days and hours, we have finally acquired Mae Young. Yeah, it took 450 odd rarity picks, over 25,000 SuperCard. What do you mean you don't care? Do you know how hard? All right. Listen, when we get to 30,000, apparently they're going to drop a code, so the code's probably in this video. So look forward to that later on. Right now, though, we've got other things to talk about, namely SummerSlam Rarity. Yes, it's been confirmed, and we know it's coming on Wednesday, but also foil cards. Yeah, you know those things that have just been randomly showing up? Well, I'm gonna tell you and show you how they work, when you can get them, how long you can get them for, basically covering off all the information they didn't tell us originally. And I'm gonna show off a couple of foils myself. Yeah, I managed to get some. But before we get starting, yes, I had to breathe in because it's my oxygen check. Yes, you over there. Yeah, and you over there. Yes, all of us need to make sure we're breathing oxygen, because if you don't, well, listen, I don't want to tell you what happened to Liko, but when he didn't, well... So to make sure you don't have the same fate, I need you to hit a thumbs up to pay respects to Liko and confirm to me that you are breathing l'oxygène. Is that even how you say it in French? Hold up.
L'oxygène.
Okay, it was close enough. Cue the angry French subscribers in my comments. So talking about comments, I want to know from you. Everyone has a different word for foil cards, whether it was in Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, the Topps cards, and beyond. Some people go shinies, holos, or maybe you just want to be boring and go foils. So I want to know what you call them. And I'll be hearting anyone who also puts their last man standing rank in there, because by the time this video is out, last man standing will be over. And if you played one game of Last Man Standing, then you need to subscribe to the channel. Listen, I don't make the rules. You just gotta do it. We hit 196. I haven't quite gotten over the 100 hump. It's a pretty dead event, I'll be honest. Shout out to the guys on my team who are actually playing. Although iBeast and me, man, we're gonna fall out, brother. Come on, get your shoes on and start grinding. But seriously, we're like days before SummerSlam. It really isn't going to matter that much if you prepare. And I've got yourself some rewards to hold over, because we are getting one rarity. Well, that's what it looks like anyway. They might be holding something back from us, but it looks like it's just SummerSlam 25. Not a repeat of WrestleMania with 2 rarities. I'm very happy about that. But also at the same time, expecting them to drop another 2 rarities before the new season, which will be in November. They've confirmed there's a brand new battle pass. A new event will be starting on the Wednesday with new special editions, not just one special. No, we're doing twice the special. And Finn Balor gets his Giants Unleashed event. I'm just hoping it's Demon Balor. Realistically, it's not going to be that. That's basically all we know for SummerSlam, other than the update's either going to be today or tomorrow. We do have one hint, though, and that comes from Zach, the man who is in charge over at WWE SuperCard's community management. And that was a picture which has been confirmed to be part of the old school, in my opinion, best WWE championship ever. The undisputed WWE championship from 2002 to 2005. Before John Cena destroyed it and turned it into a toy. Listen, I like the spinner belt as much as everyone, but you can't tell me that thing was serious. After a little bit of detective work, I have worked out that it very well could be Eddie Guerrero getting a title image. Which I will warn you now, if you're in a video or stream and I find out, I might squeal with delight. And in case you still don't know what title it is, I'm talking about this one. Not this specific Eddie Guerrero one, but one with the black leather. Either way, one of my favorite, if not my favorite ever championship of all time. One extra thing we can definitely expect to see, though, are foil cards. Now, yes, you will see the foil cards in these ridiculously priced packs, and I've already given my own feedback on that, such as the Dynamic Defender and the small foil. As a result of these brand new regular unhinged unhinged cards, where you've got the Undertaker, Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. We've had a bit of confirmation about how this is going to work, but there are going to be regular cards in shiny form showing up every now and then, on top of the special editions. Now, these will drop once they're added to the catalog at random points for random people. They're not one each, it can be multiple for the same person, and these will continue to drop until that rarity disappears from the game. And they are dropping. For example, this Tiffany Stratton has been pulled 786 times, this Roman 794. I'm definitely after that CM Punk one. The good news is you don't have to rush, because these will be in the game until that rarity goes into the legacy catalog, which means for these unhinged cards, they'll be available for about another season and a half before they disappear. But they are meant to be incredibly rare. It's also guaranteed to be your tier pull. It's never going to be a random card off the board, which is why I'm taking a shot now to see if we get one. And just to give you an idea of how rare these are, I managed to pull a Becky Lynch Unhinged Pro within 15 resets. One at the reset limit and one early about 15 resets later. And guess what? Neither of them were foils. Bloody wonderful. If you do get it, it's a very special pull animation. It goes from gold to green and will look something like this. It's nice to see, like the limited edition cards, these types of pulls getting a little bit extra love to make it extra special for those who get one, unlike me. The likelihood of it happening is probably like 0.05%, but what can you do but try? Is it coming? It is. It is. Natalia. Okay, I'll take it as an F1. That's fine. We got off from the daily streak this week, but not a foil, which is what I wanted. I just want a foil. But I do have some already, thanks to a little bit of luck with the packs. Yes, I tried some. I did get Rey Fénix as a holo, and it does look absolutely stunning. They've really done a good job about making these feel special. The one I'm not so happy about, and this is something maybe there's need to address, is Jacob Fatu. Now, I wouldn't have maxed a Fortify on my existing Jacob Fatu if I knew that the foil cards were coming out, because I could have turned it into a more powerful card. That's one of the benefits of the foil cards. They're not just your regular cards, they have a little bit of an extra boost to it. Now, I have asked support about replacing my Jacob Fatu with an F2 so I could then make this an F3 foil, and they said, on your bike. Now it's been announced, people can make that choice whether to wait for these new foil cards to become available. But the fact that you're going to have to hold cards back makes the foil process a little bit tedious. I'd much rather the ability to transfer foil into an existing card, or treat it as some kind of heroic upgrade where you can press a button to sacrifice this card and it becomes a foil pro on the other, regardless whether it's a pro, F1, F2, F3, etc. I don't know, for me at least now, it doesn't feel right that I'm being told I've got to basically go and re-get the cards I've already got because new versions of these cards have become available, considering I spent credits on them and played through modes to get them, where if I knew that the foil cards were there, I could have held back, or I'd keep some of the extras I got rid of, and players with the regular cards of CM Punk, Roman Reigns, etc. are now having that same issue where they're having to re-obtain these cards just because. And that kind of sucks a little bit. I am going to grab my last set of Reward Mania rewards. We've got 3 here I'm going to do right now before I take you to ones I got over the weekend. First one, May. Yeah, I get a Chelsea green. That's not going to help at all. Another bronze. Wow, this is going well. And here's Macho Man Silver. CM Punk. Okay, I actually want to keep CM Punks now, considering the situation with the shinies. This has just reminded me. Thanks, SuperCard. But like I mentioned, there are a couple of others that I managed to get. We'll do those before we come back and get that code and the last man standing rewards. So, segue. 0 is at a good 32%. 42% of the overall points have been done on 5+. Everyone seems to think I'm going to get no gold packs. 1 to 2 is 19%. 7% for 3 to 4. I've not managed to get off the board yet, so maybe I'll get another Mae Young from here. It is a bronze pack. Maxine Dupree. Nope. Here is Tiffy. This is, well, actually not sure what pack this is. Just a regular. Oh no, it's an equipment pack. Okay, cool. Jordan Grace, another bronze. Damn, 3 bronzes in a row. Macho Man, silver. Hey, it's CM Punkerton. I'm not going to do an F3 of him. Got Rey Fénix. Chelsea green though. Okay. We've got 2 more left. Can we get a gold? No. Another silver. Naomi. And 1 left for Julia. Oh, really? Damn, that was rough. Really rough. Yikes. If, like me, you're struggling to get foils, then maybe you should give yourselves a hand. Yes, because that is a locker code that I was mentioning earlier on, redeem code, whatever you want to call it. This gives you a pretty special little gift. And I'm actually incredibly surprised that they've done this. Now, to go and claim it, you have to go to www.supercard.com/redeem, enter the code, which I did say already, but I'm going to put it at the bottom. Give yourselves a hand. And first off, you're going to get 500 backstage tokens, which is always good. Then second, you're going to get 1923 super coins. Now, most will probably ignore that that's a very specific number. For those wondering, that is the year that Mae Young was born. So that's a nice little shout out to one of the legends of women's wrestling. But lastly, you might have remembered the last video, which you should totally go and watch after you're done here. There was a special equipment that was released. Well, they've actually given one to everyone in this code for free. You guessed it. It's a hand. One of the Mae Young hand equipment, goo included, is free of charge. This gives an extra stat boost to your Mae Young, which if you haven't got it, you can still find it on the Rarity draft board right now. Alternatively, through Fastlane, that is the cheapest way of get it. For whatever reason you got it, don't do kicking it, which is the 1 to 10 packs. Fastlane will get you a double Mae Young so much easier and cheaper too. And for a card that's so powerful that absolutely rinses Nikki Bella, I'm actually quite surprised that they're giving this out for free, but you know what? Whatever, man. I dig it. Free is good. So to the guys at SuperCard who gave us this, thanks. Whilst you're there, make sure you're picking up your play-by-play packs. It's a free pack that gives you 5 Rarity draft picks and 500 credits. One thing that's not free, however, is this portrait pack, which you'd have to go back to the Scratch logo pre-network days to find its origins. Yes, this is Nikki Bella way back in that 2013 or earlier. It's one hell of an image, and I bet you this is going to look absolutely amazing on the Last Man Standing card, but I thought I would get it myself and got the Miz there. I did see someone get a John Cena in a pack, and a little bit awkward. Now, whilst I don't have Nikki's card right now, I can go to the Evolution card for her and slap this on. You know what? It actually goes. It's not the one I'm going to keep on here. I'm just too much of a stickler for nostalgia, but it will be going on my Last Man Standing card. Lastly, I'm going to talk to you guys about the daily streak. Now, it's something I would seriously recommend you do every day this week, because I have managed to find the full details. Just take this as a pinch of salt. Logging in every day this week will get you 2 mystery rewards, and the one a lot of people are going to be focusing on is the one at the end, and it is, for what we've seen so far, a free Dominic Mysterio from SummerSlam 25 rarity. Now, of course, that could change, but it's very likely that that will be what sticks the landing. Day 3 is where the bigger part comes in though, because it's showing at the moment a mega collection event. Similar, in fact almost exactly the same as what was required for SummerSlam Rocks last year. Does that mean we're going to get another SummerSlam Rocks event? Possibly, or maybe something that's an evolution of that. And day 3 will give you 3 legacy cards from the original SummerSlam rarity all the way up to SummerSlam 23. But there's every possibility that that could be a placeholder, so don't take that one as gospel. I think the Dominic one is locked in though. But if you're locked in and watching some extra videos, I definitely would go over and check this one out, where I show how to get Mae Young and Bret Hart's limited edition cards and the hand. Yeah. Or this video down here for the most recent on the channel. It might even be the first video of SummerSlam. But anyway, I've been JB. You've been awesome. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.